So, if I am correct on this, it's the same. It's the same. Oh, that's match 3. That's confusing. Having that line go by. Okay. busy. It's gonna be busy. Sport. So if things shake out the way that I think they're gonna shake out, granted it's still about 2 weeks. Basically a week. One more week for volleyball conference and 2 more weeks. So district tournament. Malad won a conference game, so that all of the games are going to be hosted in Malad. Okay. More than like 95. Okay. Those are going to be hosted next week on the 15th, the 19th, and the 20th. Okay. And then on the 22nd, something is happening. Hold on. So the 15th, 18th, the 15th, 19th, and 20th is the district tournament. I got a pen.
Paper?
Or do you have a notebook on your phone? I mean, I have paper, I'm sure.
Okay, 15.
Okay, hold on. Oh, actually. Crap. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, the tournament stuff is the 15th, the 19th, and the 20th. Alright?
In Malad.
Good, how are you?
In Malad.
In Malad. It doesn't. I don't know the times quite yet because the seating hasn't been. It hasn't been placed yet. Okay. Okay, and then state volleyball is I had it. Okay, state volleyball is the 28th and 29th of October.
Okay.
Okay? So that's volleyball. Now, football. Football is going to probably go from the 4th and 5th of November to the 19th of November. Because that's how many rounds it takes.
So 4th, 5th, and 19th.
It's going to be the weeks, the weekends from the 4th of November.
How many games a week?
One game a week. They only play one game a week in football.
So the 4th.
The 11th and probably the 18th. But they have it different. It depends.
November, okay. Is that state?
Yeah, that's state. Playoffs. districts are there? I'm trying to figure out how the heck this all works.
So, football plays on the 4th, plays on the 11th, plays on the 18th.
More than likely, it could be those Saturdays though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how the flip this works, but I don't know how this works, to be honest. So it's gonna go Declo, Aberdeen, Plaid, all the way to the 22nd. Probably
When does basketball start?
first basketball game. I have a basketball game on the 11th of November.
How are you getting that if there's supposed to be a football thing that day?
Well, football would get precedence, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it starts that early. But
For the girls or boys?
I only see girls. Yeah, I'm only seeing girls. I don't know how this volleyball thing works. Because they didn't go to the payoff. They were quite complicated, from what I understand. It's quite complicated, from what I understand. Whitney?
Yeah.
Not sure. Horsey. Which means that
Would you believe me if I told you that I've never been to the pumpkin walk?
I'd have a hard time believing that. You seem like the pumpkin walk kind of gal. I guess. Pumpkin walk, like in Logan? technically have a crossover maybe. Yeah, I don't think that they will. On the 28th and 29th, first round of football technically would be this right here, depending on how they see. But West Side. I don't think it's going to lose. That's a conference game. It's a non-conference game tomorrow. Aberdeen. I don't think they'll lose too. I don't think that they'll lose, but if they do, then we'd have a crossover here. I'd have to pick between football and football first round and state round. So, which means that I have events from now. Today is the 6th. Yeah. Boom, boom. Nothing on this tip, but we have our reunion. Well, I can't hunt all day that day. Not something I cover. So I've got it today, Friday, reunion, grandma and grandpa's doobie, game, I do, right here. Well, you didn't really give me a whole lot of room to put it up here. No, why would I make a new list if you've done such a good job right here?
Well, then do this. No, just leave it there. Draw a line. This one.
Yeah, because that makes total sense.
Makes more sense than having it.
All depends on how things shake out. So, which means that doesn't make sense in my mind. I guess I could put Saturday. Morning to approximately is a no-go. Crap that made. Neither the 13th. Neither 13th, 14th. 15th. It depends. never go into the woods alone. Well, Peyton was in the woods. I was meeting him there. bugle. But
If you want to, next Wednesday is to remember and see if you want to go to any.
okay.
During the dog was 25. Oh, I see.
And I would suggest to on the days that you have going down to town, make sure he knows what time from time to time,
Yeah.
so he doesn't try to end it early.
No. Yeah.
Like it's
Oh yeah. I have a vague schedule. I'm gonna put that out there and try and I'm gonna put these times out there to would you come with me? If no one else comes? Right. But try and fit this in as much as possible. But the longer that we're out there, the longer that we have better chance. So I'm gonna be possible people that can come with. We'll write them down. I promise I won't try and go along. There's Dad. Colt. Yeah, very possible, I'm sure. Anybody else? That I don't know. I don't know if David Woods. Big Dane. Who hit that last one? Who hit that last one? Who hit it? Who got that kill? Go. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? These days. We just bought pizza. If it's less than $2. I don't have any bills in my wallet. No. I spent them all here. I did. 5.
Oh. Yeah, here. Give me another one.
I wonder if they're going to do any type of special anything award for the seniors.
First time, only the second time they beat my side 20 years. And this one was on a 42.
Hmm? Here, bud. Over the turn. Doing awesome today.
Every time I've watched her hit those, she hits it right in the foot.
I told her that her mom is the secretary for Procon and Milestone Timberwolves, right? I don't know. I haven't been able to pick her out. I would imagine. Because I've talked to her mom over email. Her name's Sharon Croft. We might be going into a third and finals cup again.
What this one kick is
honesty. It got kind of heavy. Like, what can I find? You're welcome. Dan told me that not to do any more video with my hat on. Which I understood. I just didn't like hearing it. More volleyball.
They're only gonna have 4 seniors. If they kept this list, they would only have 4
Let me wrap baby.
If they kept this team, they would only have 4 seniors next year.
Yes. I didn't know. Now I do. Did you know that the party was over there? Because I didn't. Now I do. Rainy Jane. There you go. You can say that. Balloons. Balloons. Looks like we just did a volleyball game. Oh. What?
I would say
Yesterday. Yesterday. Are you trying to say goodbye? Remember you. What's up? I don't even know what you're talking about. The Bears. Huh? No, because they don't have that many interviews. Hope this baby out as well. Sophie. Say Sophie. Say Sophie. Say Sophie. She'll be there.
Check 1, 2.
Zooey
That's 2.
Mama. What's up, dude? You got some pretty cool toys, man. Looks pretty sweet. This is it. There we go. Hit the line. Wow. Welcome into the broadcast booth, Westside Lady Pirate Volleyball fans. It is time to recognize our seniors. We apologize getting late onto the broadcast right here. We're going to go ahead and zoom in and show you these wonderful ladies that have come out and represented Westside so very, very well tonight. I am Cody Olsen joining you here, but it's all about the ladies tonight, our wonderful seniors out onto the floor. We're recognizing Abby Fuller and her parents, Natalie Lemon, Sammy Roberts, Lainey Beckstead, Paige Camo, and last but not least, recognize absolutely Paige Camo. And these ladies have done such a fantastic job for their program. We welcome you into the broadcast booth tonight. 20 minutes from now, we will start our service, but now is the moment for us to recognize these wonderful ladies, not just on the volleyball court, but fantastic students and members of the community, wonderful citizens. We cannot begin to thank them enough. Again, our seniors tonight, from left to right, Lainey Beckstead, Sammy Roberts, Natalie Lemon, Abby Fuller, Audrey Gunderson, and Paige Camo. Very special night for all of these wonderful ladies, and you can see a little bit of tears welling up in the eyes of all of them. We apologize again, just starting a little bit late tonight as the JV and the C team matchups all went to the very, very end. Let's go ahead and hear from Lainey Beckstead.
Hello? Okay. We have had a lot of people who, thank you. We have a lot of people who have come to all of our games and come to hello? Okay. We've had a lot of people who most of our games, and we really appreciate them. Okay, so can we... Amy, let me come down! We would like to thank you for coming in line judging our games. Okay, next person, can we have Mandy Moser for being the great athletic director, blocker. We'd also like to have Clarissa come down. Clarissa, I'm so sorry. She's been doing her libero tracking. Tiffany Bingham. What? Sorry. Tiffany, I'm so sorry. Mrs. Weschler, Tiffany. Thanks for keeping our score and keeping us in shape and weights. Mr. Grimm, Joe. Jody, get out here! She's come to like all our games to help us do stats and just be a great support off the court. Coach Rhea, Mama Rhea! Cody Milson for coming and supporting us and being our broadcaster and announcing our games. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
We just wanted to thank our seniors from Bear Lake for pretty much playing us since 7th grade. So we have a treat for each of you. So we have Kelsey Skinner, Danny Bassett, Elsie Johnson, Taylor Crane, Emma McMurray, and Kayla Murdoch.
Number 1 is never argue with the ref unless it's at 3 a.m. in the morning at a tournament with 0 sleep in the middle of nowhere.
Number 2, always be classy despite the situation.
Number 3, Costa Vida chips taste better when eaten with your toes.
Number 4, it's better to play for the team than for yourself.
Number 5, what happens in the group chat stays in the group chat.
Number 6, never sleep on a wet, deflated air mattress.
Number 7, in the long run, it's just a game, but enjoy the moment.
Number 8, you can't top coaches' skits and performances.
Number 9, be the girl that goes for it.
Number 10, never pick a chipped nail. Coach can fix that.
Number 11, volleyball paychecks go straight to the Nike outlet.
Number 12, it's not about becoming better players, but becoming better people.
Number 13, Tom Cruise ages like fine wine.
We'd just like to thank our coaches for always being there for us. They care about us more as who we are rather than the players. And they always bring us food and take care of any injuries we have. And we're so grateful for them and the great role models they've been to us. Thank you, Leslie.
That was a great little ceremonious thank you to all of those that have helped out in the broadcast. We even got to be a part of the thank yous, Melissa and myself. We're so very grateful for Westside for recognizing not only me personally coming out to the games. It's been so fun. I mean, it's truly reward and compensation in of itself to come out and to be allowed to cover such amazing girls and it's such an amazing program, both for volleyball, football, and then we'll hear for it later on in the month of December and January for basketball. And I appreciate it very much. Let's go and support the Lady Pirates tonight. And thank you, all of you that are probably tuning in to listen to and support your girls tonight, whether you be in Minnesota. Why Minnesota, you ask? I don't know, just a hunch. Or around the country, or just a couple hours north, south, down in Utah, either way. Thank you so much for supporting Westside Pirate Athletics and these wonderful ladies here tonight. We're going to go ahead and thank our sponsors that allow us to broadcast this game, and then come back to you with more action right after this, continuing on for the game against Bear Lake. In just a minute on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires. Stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This game is made possible through an agreement between Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
This is the Westside Pirates pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coaches, as well as our outstanding student of the week. We'll also take a look at all of the pregame stats and give you the keys to the game, all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Westside Pirates on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com. Welcome in, everybody, here to our Lady Pirate Volleyball pregame show today, previewing the matchup between the Westside Pirates and the Lady Bears of Montpelier. The Bears coming over tonight to take on the Pirates during senior night. It should be a really, really fun one, as the Westside Pirates sitting at 12-2 on the year, 4-2 in conference. Those two losses coming against Malad, one last night, where the Pirates just fell a little bit short in trying to close out a win and have given Malad the inside track now to hosting district tournament time in about a week. Westside drops their possible chance to host the district tournament with that loss to Malad last night, although there was a lot of positives. Malad showing that they have the capabilities and the firepower to take on the back-to-back reigning state champions in the Westside Pirates this year. We'll see what district tournament time brings us in action next week. Tonight, the Pirates welcome in the Bear Lake Bears to Elwell Sports Complex for senior night. We'll see a whole bunch of seniors exhibited out on the floor and ones that have been implemented and familiar to this program for such a very, very, very long time. Last time these teams met, the Westside Pirates ran away from the Bears in Montpelier 3-0 in sets in a dominating fashion. As for the Bears, they come in 9-5, 2-2 in conference play. Those two conference losses coming to Westside and Malad respectively earlier in the season. The Bears look to try and get even with Westside and fight for that second spot in the standings and that number 2 seed for the district tournament next week. Currently, as the standings sit, Malad, unprecedented, undefeated number 1. Westside and the Bears looking to fight it out to see who will get that second seed. Conference volleyball will begin to wind down, as this week we are going to be talking a little bit more about this matchup with the Bears Aberdeen next week, and then we'll have our conference, or rather our district tournament time, and we'll get that schedule out to you as quickly as possible. Thank you so much for joining us on our scene set and our pregame show today, brought to you by North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street in Preston. I'm Cody Olsen, thanking you once again. We'll come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Welcome back, Westside fans, to our outstanding student portion of the game. I am meeting here with Brielle Evans, volleyball, cheer extraordinaire everywhere in school. Brielle, how are you doing here today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
It is fall time. Brielle, I've asked a lot of people prior to the interview just to kind of get things, your brain juices flowing. What is your favorite season?
Fall, definitely.
I've heard that a lot from everybody. I haven't heard anything besides fall. Why is it that everybody loves fall so very much?
Well, I guess there's volleyball and football and I don't know. It's just like the crisp mornings, you know?
I like it, the crisp mornings. Brielle, I'm interviewing today for the outstanding student portion of stuff, and right now you're doing volleyball for JV. How has it been just traveling with the team and just having a fun time with volleyball so far?
I don't know. I feel like we just bond as a team, and I don't know. It's always been just a fun thing to, I don't know, practice volleyball, bond with other girls, and especially when they're like, you know, seniors and stuff. You know, they give us advice about guys and about school and stuff. So it's just really fun.
Right, and they're all full of knowledge. Seniors, they're here to help you. Brielle, you travel a lot with the team. You're doing volleyball. Have you always thought that volleyball was the sport that you wanted to do, or did you have another sport that you fell in love with earlier?
No, it's always been volleyball. Ever since I was little, I guess my older sister did it, and so, I don't know, I always grew up watching it too, so it's always been a passion of mine.
When you watch volleyball, who did you watch growing up when you're like, that's what I want to do? Or maybe what team?
It was always a West Side team. I didn't really watch a whole big of like, you know, college and stuff, but it was always Lily Epinez that I just fell over. I just love her so much. So, yeah.
Brielle, you said you had an older sister that did volleyball as well. Did she do volleyball for West Side?
Yes, she did. She did her freshman year and sophomore year, but not the rest of the years. But yeah.
Why is it so appealing? Why is it so easy for somebody to have an older sibling, for the younger sibling to kind of follow along and do the same sport? Why do you feel like that is?
I don't know. It's just, you know, seeing them so happy in that sport just wants me to be that happy too. And I don't know. It's kind of hard to go your own path when you're so little. But knowing, you know, ever since I was little wanting to do volleyball, it's just kind of been easy to follow other people.
I mean, volleyball talk we could talk about forever, right? Brielle, you actually do other stuff besides volleyball, despite the fact that we talk about it so very much. Can you talk to me a little bit about other activities that you do at school besides volleyball?
So I do cheer. I don't know. I like to involve myself with different clubs and stuff. I'm not in any right now just because I have a lot on my plate, but I really like doing the play. That's one of my favorite things. I don't know, just getting that different area and you know, singing, dancing, and whatever else. But yeah.
Have you done the play previous in the past?
Yeah, actually, when I was in elementary, I even did some high school plays with my friend because we were like the little kids in the play, and we did Les Mis. That was probably my favorite that we did. So I was like little Eponine and Cosette and stuff, and yeah, so it was always fun. And then I did it last year with the Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, and I was one of the brides, so it was just a lot of fun.
Nice. So you're always getting in there on these plays and stuff like that. Do you have a specific play or musical production that you like the most?
Probably Hamilton, because it gets most of the singing and the rapping and, just kind of a big variety, I guess.
Do you like to sing at all? Do you sing?
Yes, I do sing.
Yeah. You do sing. What type of style of music do you normally sing?
I don't know, just any kind. Not a lot of country, sadly, but I'm not really into that kind of thing, I guess.
I think you're in the minority in this area, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Brielle, you do a lot of singing. It's very fun to catch up with you for cheer. Are you excited for the winter sports? Are you excited to be a part of cheer for when basketball season starts?
Oh, absolutely. I think state is probably my favorite, especially with basketball, just traveling and I don't know, just going somewhere new and, having that hotel and, just stuff like that. I think it's a lot of fun, especially with the cheer girls, because we're all uplifting and we're just, we don't care and, like, I don't know how tall people are or how short they are. We just kind of come together as sisters, so it's really fun.
That sounds like a special time. Brielle, thank you so very much for our interview today. It has absolutely flown by. Is there anything else that you want to touch up on before we get wrapping up with our interview today?
No, I think I said all that I wanted, I guess.
All that she wanted, and she got it in 5 minutes. Thank you so much, Brielle.
Thanks.
That was my interview with Brielle Evans, Westside Volleyball junior varsity player and also cheerleader. So she does double duty all the time. Very sophisticated, fantastic on the microphone, and just an infectious personality, one that you love to see out here in Dayton. Adds to the ambiance and just the great character that is Westside. Thank you so much, Brielle, and her family for letting me go ahead and do that. I am Cody Olsen, coming to you live from Bud Elwell Gym, or rather sports complex out here in Dayton. Opera serenading us here on senior night. We're about 6 minutes away from the start of this matchup. We're going to go ahead and continue on through our pregame show, give you the keys to the game right after this on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today. Welcome back to the Lady Westside Volleyball pregame show. I am Cody Olsen, joined here with the lovely Melissa Olsen, doing camera work for us tonight. As we move through our pregame show today, it is now time to hear from our friends at Naylor Insurance, the friend in the insurance business here in Preston, here to help you along the way, protect all the things that you need. Our friendly neighborhood insurance gain, Naylor Insurance. Keys to the game tonight, you can see a blank chalkboard if you're watching on mylocalradio.com, and it's on purpose. It's on purpose. Not at all because I forgot to put the keys to the game on there. No. It's because there's so many wonderful things and keys to the game today against Bear Lake. And I think first and foremost, the most important thing that you can do if you're the Westside Pirates tonight, go out there and enjoy your senior night. You already know what you can do against this team in particular. Bear Lake is a fantastic program. Coach Wendy Parker is one that has put together great girls, a great program for very many, many years. But the Pirates tonight, it's all about communication. It's all about having fun. And I feel like in any sport, you can almost ask any coach, you can ask any sport analyst, anybody that you want to. If the girls are having fun, it means that you're probably doing a lot of things right out onto the court. So that's pretty all-encompassing, and that is our keys to the game, or rather the key to the game, brought to you by Naylor Insurance. We're going to go ahead, take one more break, come back to you with our final thoughts. Unfortunately, we did not get a coach's interview tonight, but it is a proud segment of our pregame show more often than not, and I was not able, unfortunately, to get a hold of Coach Melinda Royer this time, but I'm sure that we will hear from her again next week prior to the game against the Aberdeen Tigers out in Aberdeen. So we'll go ahead and take one more break and then come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
We welcome you back into the Lady Pirate Volleyball pregame show today on mylocalradio.com as well as on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM. We are about a minute away from this matchup between the Bears and the Westside Pirates. If we were to look back on this matchup a couple weeks ago, Westside went out to Montpelier and put on a clinic. Truly, everything was going right for the Westside Pirates. 3 dominating sets straight in a row, and the Westside Pirates walked out of Montpelier with a big W overall. Tonight, they might face a Bear Lake team that is determined to get a little bit of redemption and revenge maybe on their minds, as this is a conference rivalry matchup. We come back to you after yesterday. Yesterday, the Westside Pirates just a little bit short, taking on the Malad Dragons, which obviously has a lot of implications into the conference standings and who will be hosting the tournament, the district tournament, later in about a week's time. So before we start, we're going to get our starting lineup brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, trusted name in the insurance business in Cache Valley and the greater Logan and Franklin area since 1925. We also want to go ahead and take a moment to celebrate our wonderful seniors tonight that have been with this program for very, very long. Abby Fuller, Audrey Gunderson, Lainey Jane Beckstead, Paige Camo, Natalie Lemon, as well as Sammy Roberts. And so that is your seniors tonight here on senior night. We can't thank them enough for joining us. We're going to go ahead and have our national anthem and our starting lineups in just a moment's time. Before we do, let's go ahead and take a moment to thank our sponsors, including Franklin County Medical Center, as well as their Sports Medicine Rehabilitation Center, for being a proud sponsor of Westside Pirate Athletics. Let's go ahead and hear from our PA announcer.
Please welcome the Lady Bears of Bear Lake. And welcome our own Westside Lady Pirates. Please stand, remove your hats as the Westside cheerleaders bring honor and attention to our flag, and we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Unless here, do we have a pen? Please repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic Please be patient with me. We've got a shorter mic cord here we're fighting with. We'll do our best. Tonight's match will be played according to the rules of the Idaho High School Activities Association. Please let the coaches coach, let the players play.
Nice little reminder in our Pledge of Allegiance here prior to the game between the Bear Lake Bears and the Westside Pirates, lining up on each respective side of their own back lines. Time for our starting lineups. Starting off with the Bear Lake Bears, Morgan Armstrong, the sophomore. Number 5, Danielle Bassett. Number 6, Cortland Skinner.
Number 8, sophomore Sandy.
Number 8, Sadie Shaw.
It's spell check. It's Sadie, right? That's my fault. Sadie Shaw.
Sadie Shaw.
Number 11, senior.
Number 11, Elsie Johnson, the senior. Number 12, Taylor Crane.
And number 21, senior.
And number 21, Emma McMurray. Those are your seniors for the Bears tonight. Head coach, Wendy Parker. And now for the West Side Lady Pirates.
Number 2, senior, Sammy Roberts.
Sammy Roberts. Let's go ahead and have the PA announcer do it because he does it a lot better.
Number 5, senior, Lady Jane Beckstead. Number 10, senior, Natalie Lemon. Number 15, senior, Audrey Gunderson. Number 25, junior, Sara Maisco. And number 28, senior, Paige Camo. Head coach of the Lady Pirates is Melinda Royer, assisted by Elise Cox and Gail Bailey. Tonight's officials are Belinda Jones and Katie Jetson. Tonight's line officials are Amy Lemon and Joe Grimm, Coach Joe Grimm. And speaking of Coach Joe Grimm, let's congratulate our cross-country team for bringing down a first-place victory.
Cross-country getting that big victory, as we said, recognizing Coach Grimm.
Concessions are available. Good luck to both.
And now we get ready for our live play-by-play action. I'm joined here in the booth with Melissa Olsen running the camera tonight. I am Cody Olsen. Special thanks to all of you that have tuned in to listen on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM or on mylocalradio.com. Also a special shout out to our audio visual technician back in the studio, John Beverly, our executive producer, Val Cook, and our voice of the Preston Indians, Dan Hubbard. I learned at the feet of the master, Dan Hubbard. Pretty awesome dude. All right, the ladies have gone out onto the court, each on each respective side. Our Bears, located on the right side of our screen, wearing their whites and blue sleeves, black numerals. As for the Lady Pirates, they're going to be donning the fantastic maroon, Under Armour, silver numerals, and white accents. We're going to go ahead and get things started here on senior night. Just waiting for a few substitutions. Armstrong is going to check into the game as the libero. She's going to bring out number 12, Taylor Crane. Crane will come over and take a seat, but a tight rotation by Bear Lake. As for the Pirates, in comes Sammy Roberts, traditional high 10 that we've talked about quite a few times. Got to reach up high to get up to Abby Fuller and Natalie Lemon. Not quite as high for Lainey Beckstead. She's a little bit shorter, that's all I'm saying. Everyone understands. I'm there. All right, Sara Mariscal. To start things off for the Westside Pirates. Service across the tape into the back line, received. Set up Johnson in the middle, and it's returned by Natalie Lemon. Just a nice little floater, softball pitch, and she's going to put it down on the left side at the 10-foot line. Natalie Lemon starting things off for the Westside Pirates. Up 1-0 in our first set, brought to you by Northern Title. Mariscal will sail it just a tad outside, out of bounds. 1-1. Up to the line to serve, Cortland Skinner. She'll send that right into the middle for Roberts, received by Beckstead, out to the left for Fuller. She'll wind up and have it blocked on the right side by number 20, 32, I believe, excuse me, 21. Emma McMurray. Got to read those numbers as it was kind of hard to read them from a little ways away. Another into the middle, Roberts. This is going to be an over return. Beckstead fights and wins it one-on-one against Bassett right on the front line. Still tied up, or rather tied up once again, 2-2 on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Natalie Lemon will try her hand once again right into the middle. Up into the middle, Bassett will scream it out and blocked and sent back over. Left side attack into the antenna. That's number 8, Sadie Shaw. A little bit of an error there. Lemon crossed and taken on the left side. Up into the air and just punched over by McMurray. Diving dig in the back left corner by the senior Paige Camo. Left side push from Fuller. Setting back up again, McMurray out onto the left side, right in between Bassett and Shaw, and it falls down in between them, down onto the hardwood. A little bit of a miscommunication there by the Bears right on the front line. Lemon will go once again, but this time it will go into the net. 4-3 in favor of the Pirates. Ball will take a one-hop bounce into the arms of Danny Bassett. Bassett will send it over to Mariscal. She receives it, 10-foot line set up in the middle for Fuller. Cross court, down and splitting the defense. Right to the right of Bassett, finds its mark, and Fuller will get her first kill of the night. Fuller, worthy to note, and this is terrible math on my part unofficially, but Fuller, I believe, gets about 18 kills on average each match. She's got one right there. Pushed over from the left side by Skinner. And that's a little bit too far out of bounds and to the left. 6-3. West side up on top on senior night. Lainey Beckstead will come to line, her first chance to serve. Jumping serve just across the tape, over return from the middle, over the top of Gunderson. Gunderson jumped and had the right idea, but it was just out of her reach and falls right back down into the middle of the hardwood. Possession swap after the score from the Bears. Substitutions. Out will come out Johnson. In will come in Crockett. Johnson and Crockett, I believe, take their turns in the middle as the designated setter for Bear Lake. Beckstead out to the left for Fuller. Off and high into the ceilings. Off the trusses, or rather the slanted ceiling, high up onto the right side. Abby Fuller shoots it off with the right hand. That's 2 kills for her. Abby will head back to serve. Big right hand into the middle, dug up just over the top of the head, and an ace. Bassett got it up off the floor, but it wasn't quite high enough for someone to come back out and help her. Fuller will notch in her first ace. Fuller once again to the back line, taken by Armstrong, high up into the air, into the middle, and slapped over by Crane. Beckstead, back set to the right for Camo, cross court, and that's going to find the left corner. Thought for sure that might have sailed a little bit too far, but no, it hits its mark right where it was intended to. Paige Camo gets in on the action and puts her name onto the score sheet. 9 serving 4 on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Pirates in position. Abby Fuller will send it across once again. Armstrong will receive, left side set up for Crane, just out of the reach of Gunderson. Beckstead out to the left for Mariscal, and that will get past the front line and in front of Armstrong. Inbounds, cross court from left to right, double digits. And everybody's getting in on the action for the Pirates right now. Fuller, soft touch right at the 10-foot line, received by Shaw. Left side attack from Crane, blocked. Armstrong has a bounce off of her shoulder, and it's kept back alive. Beckstead and Gunderson both touch it, and it rolls off of their fingers into the back court and out of bounds. Shaw will go into the middle of her own back line. Take a couple bounces off the hardwood. Standing serve out to the left, taken by Roberts. High up in the air, Beckstead. Back set to the right. Gunderson will get in on the action. Just a little bit too soft. Into the net. will stay with the Bears. Quick substitution. Late idea. Sharp is going to come in for Saxton. Saxton comes off with a little bit of a limp almost. I don't know if she had, I'm not going to speculate, but she came off walking a little bit funny. She'll take a seat out on the bench. Fuller to Beckstead on the left side. Cross-court pass from Mariscal, and she has to dive with the left hand to keep this thing in bounds. A little bit off on that pass attempt. Too far out of bounds. And another point for the Bears. Roberts in the back line receiving past the 10-foot line. An attack from Mariscal into the back corner. Bears will counter out onto the left, just across the fingertips of Gunderson. Beckstead to Mariscal, sailed long out the back line into the padding. A little run by the Bears right now. They trail 10-8. Shaw once again. Roberts steps in front of Fuller. Beckstead out to the far left for Mariscal. Goes with that soft touch at the 10-foot line. Diving for the attempt, but can't get it up is Sharp. Amelia Sharp, the freshman, in for the Bears. And you see quite a few underclassmen. And a little bit bigger rotation for the Bears. Gunderson, the senior, will come and take a seat on the bench. Grimm dug up on the left, over return. Camo high up in the air. Beckstead off of her forehead. Mariscal winds up, and that ends up right on the Pirate logo. Sada with 3 kills so far. Pirates up 12-8. Grimm just off the top of the tape, kept alive and then pushed over at the 10-foot line. Fuller is there to receive for the Pirates. Beckstead short up in the middle. Lemon inbounds into the far left corner. Lemon does such a great job of reading that defense, and she's able to read almost mid-jump. You know, you're taught in basketball, don't leave your feet without a plan, but it just doesn't seem to apply very much for Natalie Lemon because she's so good at making that split decision in midair, whether to go with that soft touch or go with that power into the left corner. Left side set up. Shaw for Grimm. Beckstead. Fuller pushes it across her forehead. Dug up in the back left corner by number 5, Bassett. And an attack into the net. Bears misfire. And the Bears are going to go ahead and take a quick timeout. They trail. And we'll take that timeout as well. Pirates on top, 14-8. Coming back right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, showtimes, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, and I am your local Medicare agent. Medicare annual open enrollment starts October 15th and ends December 7th. Call me at 208-852-2367 for a no-cost one-on-one consultation in your home, or come visit me at Larry's Pharmacy in Preston.
Back to the action. Britta Grimm will put it into the middle of the back line for the Bears. Pushed back over to the Pirates. Mariscal will go soft cross court from left to right. Dug up. And a battle at the tape. Won by Camo versus Skinner. Westside gets another point right out of the Bear Lake timeout. Grimm, this time back right corner, dug up by Skinner. Attacking just out and to the left. Off the forehead at the 10-foot line. The Bears try to catch the Pirates out of rotation, but can't find the mark, finding that back left corner. Pirates doubled up on Bear Lake, 16-8. Grimm, received by Skinner. Set up from Sharp into the middle to Crane. Lift call on Lemon as she reaches behind her head and just kind of palms it up into the air. Kind of an easy call there. Taylor Crane to serve for Bear Lake. Roberts receives on that back line. Left side set up for Mariscal. Crane takes that one. Left side attack from Skinner off of the ceiling, and it shoots right back to Roberts, who had it skyrocket off of her forearms, and then the slanted ceiling comes right back on top of her head. A kill there from Skinner. Crane, left side for Roberts. Beckstead up into the air for Camo. Soft touch, nobody comes back to get it off of the tip. Danny Bassett had the initial contact. Armstrong's gonna come in for Crane. Marley Newton, the junior lefty, coming in trying to get her first stats of the game. Laser beam to Skinner, kept alive by Shaw. Pirates will take it back. Beckstead out to the left for Mariscal. That one far out and away, out the back line. 17-11 on the Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard. Massive substitution. McMurray comes in as well as Johnson. She subs out Crockett. Elsie Johnson take a couple bounces off the hardwood, and she will serve right to Fuller. Beckstead short setup, and Lemon this time cannot cash in. She elects to go a little soft. Danny Bassett was there to make sure that that went careening back onto Pirate hardwood. Fuller to Beckstead in the middle, and she'll dump set. Left-handed dig high up in the air on the back line and then pushed over. Good thought from Bassett. Beckstead high out to the left on the setup, blocked by the front line of the Bears. Back set for Fuller, and she'll go with the fist to push that thing across. Middle attack off of the block and kept alive. Lemon and Beckstead were there to contend. Beckstead will go out to the left for Mariscal. Back corner dug up by Armstrong. The rally will finally end at the 10-foot line. An attempt to go far out and to the right. Too far. It will go into the west side student section. Bassett, I believe, pushed that one a little bit too far out. 18-12. Mariscal taken by Shaw, outside and to the left. McMurray across the antenna, almost just inside. Left side for Fuller. She goes with the soft lefty, doesn't cash in. Counter attack low into the net on the near side by Skinner. 19-12 and another timeout. We'll come back to you right after this on senior night here in Westside. Pirates up 19-12 on mylocalradio.com, KACH 105.5, 1340 AM.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Continuation of our first set action. Pirates on top of the Bears right now, 19-12. Although each team has been trading a little bit of haymaker blows, some good highlight plays. Right now, you're trying to get a little bit of momentum. Pirates trying to push that final 100 meters to take that first set here. Brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. Johnson out to the backside, pushed over by Skinner. Lemon receives at the 10-foot line. Goes to Fuller. She'll wind up and have it partially tipped up into the air. Bears will go into the middle attack, and that goes off of Beckstead and out the back line. Coming down almost at an angle downwards. That means that the Bears were able to get a high jump on that thing and come at it from an angle that the Pirates weren't really expecting. Skinner sends it over to the Pirates. Right side attack from Lemon. Received up into the air by the Bears. Right-handed dig, really low to the ground. Try to get out to Fuller, but it goes in a direction that she can't quite angle her body and bring that thing back up off of the floor. 19 to 14, and an ace immediately after that by Skinner off the top of the tape. Bear Lake coming into it, pushing the Pirates. Skinner out to the left for Fuller. Beckstead will feed right back to her, rising up soft down the line and not in bounds, just out. 4-point swing for Bear Lake immediately after the timeout. Skinner once again to Fuller. Beckstead back to Fuller on the left. Off of the block, caught up in the hands, and it bounces off of Johnson's forehead and goes down into the back left quadrant of the court for the Bears. 20 to 16 on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Westside looking for their first set victory. 5 points away. Bassett out to the left for Skinner. Up and pushed over by Grimm. Diving attempt and dig, kept alive by Bear Lake. Beckstead high into the air. Mariscal will go long and far and actually hit the chair of our judge on the far side in a place where Fuller can't really get to it. Bear Lake down only 3 and back with the ball. Danny Bassett, the senior. Kitty corner right side, goes cross court to the left. Mariscal, then Beckstead into the middle. Fuller dug up by Johnson. Counterattack in the middle, blocked by Grimm. Bear Lake able to keep that one up in the air and pushed over. Beckstead high off of her forehead, again to the left for Fuller. Off the tip and dug up. Johnson to the left, blocked by the front line of the Pirates. Another attack in the middle, finally gets it past the front line, but Beckstead will set up Fuller, cross court and in. Down the line, a couple inches from the back line and inbounds, Abby Fuller. 4 kills for Abby in this first set, brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. 21-17, Beckstead out to the left side. Over return and slam dunk by Grimm. Yes, you'll love to see it. Very much a Britta moment. I got the sign here. It's forward. 22-17 and a slam dunk kill by Britta Grimm in the middle off of the over return, and an ace by Beckstead. Why not? 2 aces on the night belong to Beckstead and Fuller for the Pirates. 23-17 on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Beckstead high up in the air, launching it into the back left corner. Cross court to the left. Hits the top and hits the banner scaffolding of home of the Pirates directly above the logo. Kind of dips down there, and it's just almost a banner that pulls out, normally one that pulls out the American flag. Armstrong to Johnson, double touch, and 1, 2, 3, that's it. Set number 1. Westside 25-17 here on senior night. Pirates will take the first set, go into this one with a lead on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. We'll come back to you right after this quick break and a timeout on 105.5 KACH, mylocalradio.com.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Welcome back, Pirate fans, here to our second set today, brought to you by Level 10 Life. Level 10 Life coaching here to help you achieve your next level in life, whether you're feeling like you're stuck, maybe in a rut, you want a career change, you need help with your health goals. Mental health is something that can definitely and should be talked about a little bit more often, and the trained professionals at Level 10 Life are here to help you find out what is blocking your success and help you achieve what you know you can. Contact them and the trained professionals, or rather the trained professionals at Level 10 Life at level10lifecoach.com. A little bit of a stat update brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Abby Fuller with 4 kills, Britta Grimm with 1 highlight slam dunk kill, Natalie Lemon with 2, Mariskal with 3, and Paige Camo with 1 of her own. 2 aces belonging to the Pirates, both rather 1 each by Fuller and Beckstead. Now, I haven't been keeping track, and maybe this was a stat that I needed to, but Paige Camo doing a fantastic job, and Lainey Beckstead also doing it very competitively from the service line. She was huge at the Malad tournament last weekend, and she's also been putting it on display in these last couple of games this week. Left side set up for Fuller, off of the forehead of Johnson. Johnson, might have gotten a haircut on that one, actually. Goodness. Off of Johnson's forehead and out the back line, coming off at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Take covered, maybe, perhaps, is the best advice that I can give when Fuller steps up to the line. Armstrong back to Johnson, middle setup, and a soft touch behind Beckstead. Caught the Pirates guessing. Camo gives her best effort at the 10-foot line, but cannot get there. Cortland Skinner will come to the service line. Over and across, received by Roberts. Beckstead back sets to the right for Grimm. She'll go cross court, barely out of bounds. Good call. Down the line, we could see Coach Grimm indicate that was just a little bit too far on the attack from Britta Grimm from left side to right side. Into the middle once again, Skinner to Mariskal. Out and to the left, Beckstead will go backwards to Mariskal. Keeps the Bears guessing a little bit. Fuller tries to dig it. Left side attack from Shaw. Probably might be the second smallest or height-wise out on the court by everybody. Doesn't stop her from attacking with ferocity. At the tape, Beckstead up to Fuller on the left side, pushed to the back left corner. Bears, left side set up, off of the tip, and a return from Mariskal. Close, but out of bounds. Mariskal with the big right hand, tried to keep that thing in play. It goes across the tape, right in front of the Bear Lake bench, and just a couple centimeters almost out and to the right. Skinner once again dug up off of one knee by Mariskal. Beckstead out to the left for Fuller. Down the line, big dig from Sadie Shaw. Armstrong blocked by Britta Grimm. Was close. I wasn't sure if that was really the net or Grimm, but it was low. Might have been ushered over, and I'll be generous and give Britta Grimm the block. 4-2 for the Bears. Pirates will serve. One hand up in the air. Beckstead will go cross into the back line. Received by Skinner. Johnson into the middle for Bassett. Roberts digs it up off the floor. Left side for Fuller. Diving backwards. One-handed dig. And it splits Armstrong and Shaw. It falls down right between them into the back right quadrant of the court after the dig by Skinner. Beckstead across the tape onto the left side and down for the service ace. Yes, ma'am. Beckstead takes the lead in service aces. She'll go once again, jumping serve out into the backside once again. Johnson keeps it up into the air off of the ceiling, pushed over by McMurray. Beckstead out to the left for Fuller, winds up and has a sent back but out of bounds. Into the stands it will go. Fuller hitting that 5-kill mark. Five to 4 in favor of the Pirates. Beckstead to Skinner. Back at the 10-foot line, back set to the right. McMurray has it caught up into the arms of Britta Grimm. Went with the change-up move. It come off a little bit slower than initially anticipated. That equals things up 5 to 5 on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Bassett into Roberts, right on the logo. Beckstead up into the air for Grimm, out of bounds. Back right corner, too far. Good thought. Grimm thought that maybe perhaps somebody would be tempted enough to put their fingers in the way, but all is right in the world and all things perfectly in balance off of the service error. Number 5, Danny Bassett. And now 6 to 6. Armstrong off of forehead, left side attack from Johnson. Beckstead is there to dig. Counterattack from the Pirates. One-handed grab up into the air and kept alive. Pushed into the back left corner. Pirates, middle attack by Grimm. That one touched for sure, I thought. Yes, indeed. Off of the tip, and our judges by both sides agree. Seven serving 6. Pirates on top, and a long ball out the back line. And an error by Fuller, 7 to 7. We get, for the first time in the game, I believe, Taisley Neal giving McMurray a second to take a breather out onto the bench. Neal will get a running jump start and serve into Roberts on the back line. Beckstead tracks it down out on the left, keeps it high up in the air from Mariscal, out of bounds on her attack. Bears take the lead, 8 to 7. Neal will go low into the net. Clever and cunning cheer saying this isn't soccer by our West Side student section. An out of rotation violation on the Bears as they receive that serve from Grimm. So Grimm will get it once again. Pirates back on top, 9 to 8 on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Grimm will wait for the A-OK from our chair judge, look over and send it back into the middle. Shaw into Johnson, left side attack from Crane. She puts it across and dug up by Fuller. Third touch from the Bears, back over to West Side. Beckstead high into the middle. Lemon off of the tip. Diving dig by Neal. Counterattack on the left. Grimm is there to dig it off the back line. Beckstead will hurry and give it to Mariscal on the left. Armstrong takes the shot, keeps it up in the air. Pushed over and dug up at the 10-foot line. Pirates look to capitalize. Newton down the line and in. Newton keeps it parallel and inbounds from the right side and hits the back right corner. 10 to 8. And her first notch into our stat sheet. Grimm back into the middle. Received by Shaw. Johnson out to the left for Crane. Beckstead tries to reach and keep that thing up in the air. Just mistimed it. Died in her palms and falls down onto the hardwood. Bears send it across the top of the tape. Beckstead will be there to set up Mariscal on the left. Diving dig high up, and the Bears just push it over the 10-foot line. Recalculating, Beckstead short into the middle for Lemon. Soft touch. Mark it right at the 10-foot line and down. Lemon with her third kill. Marley Newton will go back to serve. Running jump right in the middle. Close, but no cigar. It sails out of bounds. And it seems as though the Pirates get a highlight play, but then one little service error makes things a little bit complicated and keeps the score close, and the momentum kind of stuck, rusted over, grinding. Can't get this thing to really break open, and Lemon will rise up at the logo and push that out the back line as well off of her right hand. Tie ball game here in the second, brought to you by Level 10 Life. Crane, the athletic senior, does it for Bear Lake quite often. She'll send it over to Fuller. Beckstead in the middle for Lemon. Bassett digs. Crane will go out to the left for Skinner. Back over to the back line of the Pirates. Left side setup. Mariscal will wind up. 2 touches, kept in bounds, and then pushed over by Skinner, and she gets it down at the 10-foot line. Thought for sure that that was going to be a kill for Mariscal, but instead a couple one-handed digs and then a finesse move right in the middle, and the Bears go up 12-11. Mariscal back at the 10-foot line. Beckstead high into the left, out of bounds. Pushes it to the left, and a timeout taken by Coach Royer. They're down 2 points. Bear Lake leads 13-11 in our second set. Brought to you by Level 10 Life. We'll come back to you right after this quick break on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
Back into the action here in the second set. Bear Lake up 13-11. And with possession, they will serve. Taylor Crane, the senior. White Nikes on her feet. She's looking fly, playing like it as well. Beckstead, diving dig, gets across the tape. Johnson tries to capitalize. Fuller keeps it up into the air and pushed back over by the Pirates. Skinner back to Johnson on the logo. Short set up in the middle, rolling down the tape, but Beckstead reads it well. Another diving dig and pushed over at the 10-foot line. Fuller back to Beckstead. Pirates attack with Mariscal on the left. Another shot and received by the Pirates. Camo again into the middle. No one's there. Beckstead puts it right into the middle of the offense of the Pirates, but nobody kind of came up. Thought that someone else was going to push it over until it was too late. 14-11. Crane has been back there for a few times. A little bit of a run now for Bear Lake. Beckstead high into the middle for Lemon. Johnson high into the air off the tape, and it bounces backwards. Lemon was fortunate enough to watch that ball almost slingshot twice as it went over to the west side side. The west side side, I've said that a few times, but then go back over to Bear Lake without being touched. So points over to the Pirates. Mariscal keeps this one inbounds on her service. Johnson dump set. Roberts is there. Fuller will wind up down the line, inbounds with the left hand. Saw that the Bears had settled back into the back left corner, anticipating a big setup and a shot. Fuller goes to the weak side, which is the near side, and down 13-14. Armstrong tries to watch it and get it up off the floor, but a service ace by Mariscal. Mariscal with 4 kills and an ace after that play in a tie ball game. 14-14 on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Mariscal, the back line, dug up by Neal. Armstrong high up into the air and then back set over to the Pirates. Beckstead to the left for Fuller. Laser beam finds the back left corner, down the line in parallel. 7 kills for Fuller. They're starting to get a little bit of a groove, and you got to keep with this momentum. Have a little bit of fun here. Good things will happen if you do. Marescal saved as it was close to being out of bounds, kept from the padding and pushed back over to the Pirates. Beckstead, dump little move on the right. The Bears keep it in bounds on the left side attack from Skinner. A long desperation heave in the right side attack. Cross court and down. 15-15, McMurray will come in and give high tens to the front line. She adds a little bit of height for Bear Lake. Johnson to Fuller, easy one. They'll feed back to her on the left. Fuller bounces it off of McMurray, who puts her hands on her heads in a little bit of frustration. Emma McMurray, the senior, knowing that she was there, getting a little bit of coaching from Wendy Parker about how to contest Fuller on the left side once again. West side back to Fuller on the left. That's off of the fingers and down on the back line. Sadie Shaw tried to keep that one up, could not do so. 8 kills for Fuller, 17-15. Lemon, Armstrong tempted to reach and save it from going out of bounds. Goes careening off of her forearms and into the banners. Kitty corner across from us. 18-15. And we're going to go ahead and take another timeout. Brought to you by Level 10 Life. We'll come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM. West side up, 18-15 right after this.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Welcome back to our second set, brought to you by Level 10 Life. The Pirates up by 3, 18-15, as well as in the set department, 1-0. Natalie Lemon comes off back onto the line after a service ace. She's got 3 kills and an ace to her name tonight. Goes back into the middle. Bassett has it go above her head, and McMurray pushes it back over to the 10-foot line. Beckstead out to the left for Fuller off of the tip. Trying to save it with a Superman punch, diving out of bounds, almost out of the doorway, was number 8, Sadie Shaw. Not lacking any effort, but it was just hard to track down as that went careening as far as you possibly can across the other side. Fuller up to 9 kills now. Armstrong with the over-return. Britta Grimm, slam dunk, put back. She gets a few of those every single night. She'll get another one. That's 2 for her, 20-15. Building momentum for the Pirates, trying to get things rolling. Left side out of bounds. Lemon says shoot. Comes over and gives everybody high tens. Gives a little bit of, has a conversation with Coach Royer, who's trying to calm her down. Roberts high up into the rafters. Beckstead short into the middle. Fuller gets blocked by McMurray. And a lift call on McMurray. No, excuse me, that's points for Bear Lake. And that's a lift call on Fuller. 2017 for the Pirates. Beckstead high into the right for Grimm. Caught up in the arms of Shaw and Bassett. Britta Grimm adds to her total. 3 kills, 1 block. And highlight plays galore for Britta Grimm, like the human highlight machine. Over the top of the tape, and Beckstead gets another one. 3 aces for Beckstead, 22-17 here in this second set, and another timeout by Coach Parker. We'll take a quick breather and come back to you for the continuation of the second set right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
Level 10 Life provides skilled, one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today. Back into the second set, West Side up 22-17. The Bears trying to claw back into this one. Pirates trying to put it away, take a 2-0 lead. Beckstead right after her ace, she'll serve once again. Jumping serve, low into the net. Looks down at her palm like, oh no, something happened. What was that? Well, sometimes you just can't be perfect all the time. Although Lainey Beckstead does a pretty good job of getting pretty close to it. A service error, however. Bears will take it. Roberts high up into the air. Beckstead will set it up to the left for Fuller. She's a little bit back, farther than she wants to, and that's easily blocked by McMurray. Bears down only 3. Can make things very interesting by winning this set and coming up with a run of their own. Off the top of the tape, Beckstead and Roberts collide, and Grimm pushes it back over to the Bears. Johnson, short set up for Crane. Dug up by Roberts. Left side attack from Fuller. She'll go left side, and she reads the defense again. Got it a couple, she's got the Bears a couple times on that move. And Bear Lake sets back into the back left corner, anticipating that big shot from her, and she goes into that soft spot cross court from left to right. Right side for McMurray. Fuller tries to dig, and it goes into the student section of West Side. We get a substitution. Neal's going to come in. McMurray will come out, and Neal will come over to serve. Neal jumping serve out into the middle for Roberts. Takes a backspin. Mariscal punches it and slaps it across to Skinner. Bear Lake with the push over to the back line. Beckstead to Camo. She's 1 for 1. Make that 1 for 2 after the dig up from Bear Lake. A dunk by Britta Grimm and saved in bounds. Grimm just pushes it off of her forehead. Almost another highlight move into the middle. Grimm, another block. Yes, ma'am, Britta Grimm. 2 huge blocks in a row for Grimm in the front line of the Pirates, and they are 1 point away from taking this second set, 24-20 on the Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard. Grimm off the diving shawl, and Johnson goes into the net trying to bump that over, catch the Pirates off guard. 25-20, set number 2 for the Pirates. They take a 2-0 lead in that department. We'll come back for our third set, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky. World-class jerky, small town USA. Papa J's in Clifton, Idaho. You're listening to Westside Pirate Volleyball on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
Level 10 Life provides skilled, one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
Welcome back, Westside Pirate Volleyball fans. 40 seconds before we get ready for our third set today. Currently right now, the Westside Pirates on top of the Bear Lake Bears, 2-0. After taking that last set 25-20, we have a kill count for 10 by Abby Fuller. Got to get 8 more in order to reach her average in this third set. Mariscal with 4, Grimm with 3, Lemon with 3. Service from Mariscal into the middle. Johnson will go out to the left for McMurray. Dug up by Camo and Mariscal together and then pushed to the back line. Bears will go high and to the left. Launched far and out of bounds, almost taken out. Our outstanding student of the week. She didn't even know, Brielle Evans. Went right behind her. So an error there by Bear Lake has Westside up 1-0. Armstrong, deep squat, left side attack from McMurray, down and dug up from Mariscal. Fuller will take her chance and it's blocked. McMurray gets her revenge off of Fuller. She's gotten the best of her a couple times tonight, but this time she says absolutely not. Equalizes things at 1 apiece. Fuller receives on the left. Beckstead will go back set to Lemon. Armstrong to the front line. Johnson pushes long and Roberts puts her arms up there and it just falls down into the middle. Probably want to, if she probably had a second chance of that one, maybe she could have let that one go. I wasn't sure if it was going to go out of bounds into the back right corner or not. Middle reception by Roberts. Beckstead out to the left for Fuller once again. Gets a top. McMurray just out of her reach. Makes things 2-2. On the Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard in our third set, sponsored by Papa J's Beef Jerky and of Clifton, Idaho. World-class jerky, small town USA, Papa J's. Beckstead and Grimm take on Shaw and Bassett and win that little matchup right on top of, in front of the tape on the left side. Reception by Skinner. Bassett will push it over the 10-foot line. Out of bounds as she couldn't line it up parallel. Couldn't find her orientation quite where she wanted to. Goes out the back line. Lemon over and to the left. Skinner receives. Johnson high up into the middle. McMurray will bump it on over to Lemon. Beckstead will take it back to Fuller on the left. Sailing far out and away. McMurray was there, but I don't think she touched it, and our officials concur with that judgment. Sails out the back line. Westside up 4-3 after that attempt from Fuller. Bassett, Beckstead, then Fuller. Soft touch of the 10-foot line, bounces off a couple different Bears and falls down. Couldn't get dug up underneath the tape. McMurray saw that ping pong off a couple different heads of some Lady Bears in front of the 10-foot line and then fall down off of the tape. 5-3. Beckstead has her serve returned and inbounds off of the left side. Sadie Shaw into the back left corner. Another 2 individual substitution. McMurray comes out, so will Johnson. In comes Lillian Crockett and Amelia Sharp. Sharp will take a running runway dive and get dug up on the back line by the Pirates. Fuller has that one taken off of the forearms of Skinner, the freshman, and goes careening high up into the rafters and to the near side out of bounds, almost falling into the West Side Pirate bench. Fuller goes into the middle. Shaw, and then Crane. Back to Roberts, then Mariscal, and then just bumped over and cleared by the Pirates. Middle attack and a little bit of a collision almost. The Pirates there in the middle, but it just kind of rolls off the fingers of Newton and down onto the Pirate logo on the West Side hardwood. 6-5 once again. Shaw to Mariscal on the left. Beckstead will go high to her backside. Grimm cashes in from right to left on her kill attempt. Grimm, 4 kills tonight, and most all of them have been incredible highlight moves. She will serve. Taken out on the left near the tape. Mariscal gets the ball set up on a silver platter for her in the middle, and she goes into the back right corner and slaps it across. 5 kills for Mariscal. Grimm will serve once again into the back left corner this time. Shaw, left side attack from Skinner, rolls off of Newton and Grimm, or rather Lemon, and inbounds. Taylor Crane, the senior, she will take it across. Right to Fuller, Beckstead, bumped up in the air, and Lemon. Diving dig. Kept alive by Bear Lake in the back left corner, another great dig. Sharp will set up Skinner on the left, and it will go careening out the back line. Marley Newton now to serve for the Pirates. Big left hand into the middle. Armstrong has to go off of her forearms high, and it has to just be cleared over out of bounds by Skinner. Newton was there in the area, pulled her arms back at the very last moment, and ended up cashing in points the easy way as the ball falls helplessly in front of the West Side Pirate bench out of bounds. Newton into the back left corner. Armstrong this time has it go forward, high into the middle. Bassett gets blocked by Lemon. Bears now all near the line. Newton, another diving dig. Left side set up for Mariscal, and she's too close to the tape. Tried to lift it up. If it would have went over any more, might have been called for a lift violation. Marley Newton. Another substitution. Johnson comes in. So does McMurray. Taking a seat, Lillian Crockett. Received by the Pirates, left side for Mariscal. Open palm, McMurray. Towards the tape, Skinner, Armstrong, back up into the air and pushed over. Camo will go to Beckstead, a setup short for Lemon. Pirates on the middle attack, dunked on, but a diving dig by Armstrong and a lift call. And that was a whistle that was quick, and I thought maybe perhaps she got it off and it was legal enough to play, but instead our chair judge will say Danny Bassett lifts on that reception on that dunk from the middle by Natalie Lemon. Middle attack from Bassett. And Bassett says, ball don't lie. She comes across and slaps it off with the fingertips and down. Cortland Skinner, the freshman. She's been in most of the game as a freshman tonight for varsity and has played very much not like a freshman. Left side for Fuller. She will answer. Has Armstrong almost doing the splits on the back right quadrant of the court. 12-8 on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Roberts is going to go ahead and take a seat. Substitution for the Pirates. They'll be sent into the back line. Inbounds, service ace. As the Lady Bears all look to the vacant area right behind Bassett. Lemon will take second place with 2 aces on the night for her. Looking for another one, this time dug up by Bassett. Johnson, left side attack from Shaw. Beckstead digs up and gives it to Fuller. Down the line, and another great dig by Johnson. Bears bump it back over to the Pirates. Dump set from Beckstead. Doesn't get the Pirates this time. Beckstead once again, high into the middle for Grimm. Blocked by McMurray. McMurray sends it right back, brick wall style. Out on the left side. Our scoreboard in the gym reading 13-9 in favor of the Pirates. Mariscal receives. Beckstead will go out into the left, close to the tape. It's blocked, but Roberts is there to back up Fuller. Back over to the Pirates. Beckstead will go out again to the left for Fuller. Bassett, then Skinner. And a middle attack from Bassett, just a little bit low and to the left. Caught up in the net. Lainey Beckstead, our senior, one of the many seniors recognized tonight. She'll serve into the back right corner, close, but no cigar, out of bounds. That was a close one for Lainey. Right in front of our flag official, in front of the Bear Lake bench, another massive substitution. Sharp comes in, and so does Crockett. Sharp will serve. Down the runway she goes. It will be received by the Pirates on the back line. Beckstead will set up Fuller on the left. Winds up. Gets caught up off the tip of Crane and Crockett and falls down onto Bears hardwood in the middle. Abby Fuller. Another one of the many seniors recognized tonight. Dug up by Skinner on the left. Sharp, high into the middle. Blocked by Britta Grimm. Bears keep it alive. Let's try the left side now. Long and out of bounds. Nobody touches it. And the Bears tried to say that it was tipped, but our officials are going to say no. And a timeout taken by Wendy Parker. Pirates up 16-10, looking to try and finish this thing out momentum-wise and take the sweep against Bear Lake. We'll see if that happens. We'll come back to you right after this on 105.5 KCH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Continuation of the third set brought to you by Papa Jay's Beef Jerky, world-class jerky, small town USA in Clifton, Idaho. Big shout out to Papa Jay's. Their deli also is fantastic. Sharp will go back set into the middle, and it's going to be a huge block, but return back over to the West Side Pirates. That's a good reaction from the defense of the Bears. And a sweeping, diving hook shot almost from Crockett. Her first points of the night. And that will bring the Bears a little bit closer. West Side up 16-11, but the Bears off that big highlight move by Crockett. Roberts to Beckstead. Pirate attack. Splits the back line of Bassett and Shaw and inbounds. That's number 6 for Mariscal tonight. Grimm out of bounds. Came off of her arm at an angle where, when you, it's almost like when a punter in football gets the ball, but it kind of shanked a little bit off the side of the foot. This was off the side of the palm, and it goes right and out of bounds. Crane to Fuller. Beckstead high into the left, bumped over by Lemon. Right side attack. Beckstead collects it. Camo brings it in off the Pirate bench. Back over to the Bears. Left side for Skinner. Fuller will take it off of her forehead. Set up for Mariscal. Soft touch inbounds right at the 10-foot line. Hits the hardwood. 2 back-to-back kills by Mariscal. Pirates up to 18 now. Paige Camo will come out. Marley Newton comes back in. Newton, sinker of a serve, collected by the Bears and pushed back over. Beckstead will go to Lemon in the middle. She is blocked. Roberts is there to back her back up. Mariscal inbound, stays. That's an athletic move by Mariscal, who got a quick setup from Beckstead. Collected herself from falling underneath the tape and goes with the right hand right at the 10-foot line in the middle, 19-12. Newton, service error low and to the left. Armstrong will come and collect the ball, but she will not serve. She'll pass it off to Johnson, the middle setter and senior. She'll send that one just a little bit too far, a little bit too strong on that. Again, I say one too many reps maybe. Bicep curls, but Johnson will receive on the right, into the middle. Bassett, McMurray, downward angle. Fuller, Armstrong able to collect it. The Bears have it pushed back over to the back left corner. Fuller blocked and inbounds. McMurray and Fuller getting a read on each other. This time McMurray takes that one. Off the top of the tape and a dig. No. That one touches fingers and hardwood simultaneously. Skinner gets a service ace. Bear Lake only down 5, 20-15 in our third set, brought to you by Papa J's. Off the top of the ceiling, Camo way far away. Touches the tower and our chair judge. 3 quick points by the Bears. Looking to sneak a victory in the third set. Roberts, high off of her forehead, Beckstead. And then Beckstead will send it back over, aided by Lemon. Roberts back into the middle. Bassett back to Mariscal, left side. Fuller bumps it out of bounds. Coach Royer coming to give direction. Says, let's go, let's finish this. You're so close. 5 points, all that's needed. Bear Lake close to tying, only down 3. Skinner again, Roberts. Beckstead high into the left. Fuller, Jumpman, and a huge kill. for Fuller. No, 12, excuse me, 21-17. Lemon will go into the middle. Bassett will receive. Johnson off of her forehead. Sets up the middle attack and goes in between Mariscal and Lemon and down. Looking for those final few points, Danny Bassett struts to the line and serves. In between Fuller and Mariscal, a miscommunication. Coach Royer wants a timeout, and I think that's the right move. 21-19, Pirates on top, wanting to finish this one out. We'll come back to you after this on 105.5 KCH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We we take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, you know. We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Welcome back to the third set. The Bear Lake Bears serving to the Pirates. Roberts has that one go high off of her forearms and out the back line. A service ace, and the Bears are 1 point away from tying things up. Late in this third set, a huge run by the Bears. Almost like 6-1 in terms of points. Mariscal deep squat to Beckstead, far out into the left. Fuller tries to make the run end, and it will not cash in. It's blocked by McMurray, and we have a tie ball game. Another timeout by Coach Royer. We got to finish this thing out. We'll come back to you after this on 105.5 KCH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Westside will score off of the left side by Abby Fuller. They're going to go up 22-21. Mariscal digs on the back line. Fuller out on the left once again. 2 kills in a row by Fuller. That's 14 from her. And she's trying to bring the Pirates home. We're going to take another timeout. We'll just go ahead and keep it here. Too many timeouts, right? Westside up 23-21, up 2-0 on the Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard. Immediately after the timeout, Fuller goes back-to-back in terms of kills, and Westside goes up 23-21. In terms of the stats tonight, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Britta Grimm with 4 blocks tonight and 5 kills, I believe. These are unofficial stats, but they've been great. Some highlight moments from Britta Grimm. As for our seniors, Abby Fuller with 14 kills. Lainey Beckstead with 3 aces. Natalie Lemon with 4 kills and 2 aces to her name. Audrey Gunderson getting in the first quarter, showing a lot of great things as well, a senior tonight. Paige Camo with 1 kill. And the Pirates now looking for the last 2 points to take this thing out and away from Bear Lake in a clean sweep. Beckstead over and across, deep dig, ace, Beckstead. 4 aces, and she leads this team in serving aces this entire year. Now, match point, Westside looking for that final one. Off the right arm of Beckstead, collected in the back left corner. Johnson for the Bears, out at the 10-foot line, pushed back over to the Pirates. Beckstead far and out to the left. This is it, yes! Fuller does it off of the big right hand right in front of the back line, and that is it. You can hear the fat lady singing. It is all over now. 25-21. Westside takes a clean sweep over the Bear Lake Bears. And we heard a little bit of our stats, but we'll come back to you for more in our post-game coverage. We'll give our player of the game, highlight our stats, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, and tell you what you can do to listen for this week and next week. Right after this on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
We welcome you back here into our West Side volleyball coverage. Now time for our post-game show brought to you by Ralph's Construction. Ralph's Construction, building in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. You can call them to find the blueprints and the plans for your custom home in Preston. Call them at 435-232-1837. That's 435-232-1837. Time for our final stats of the night. Brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Abby Fuller will end up with 14 kills. Britta Grimm with 5. Natalie Lemon with 4 kills. Marley Newton with 1. Mariskal with 8. And Camo with 1, totaling right now. We got to do some quick math. 19, 23, 24, 32, 31. Don't judge my math skills there. 31 kills in total for the Pirates tonight. And blocks galore for Britta Grimm. She gets 4 on her own. Natalie Lemon also getting in there with 2. Aces won by Eleni Beckstead, and what a wonderful night to go out for the seniors here in Dayton. Bud Elwell Sports Complex, and it was a great one as the Pirates next week will go ahead and get ready to take on the Tigers of Aberdeen on Wednesday, 7 p.m. We'll have that on mylocalradio.com. And then on Friday, this coming Friday, a.k.a. tomorrow, you'll hear from me, Cody Olsen, the voice of the West Side Pirates, in Declo as we cover the West Side Pirate football team and their continuation of their season play, looking to get those needed conference wins, although this Declo game not a conference win, but rather a non-conference competition. That will continue on up. Pirate volleyball will play the Tigers next week and then get ready for district tournament time. Time's pending, but they will be playing on the 15th, the 19th, and the 20th to see who will be going to state. And it should be really, 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 really fun. Thank you so much for joining us on mylocalradio.com. We appreciate all of you who have come out to support the West Side Pirates, either it be in person or over the airwaves or watching online at mylocalradio.com. On behalf of all of us at mylocalradio.com in the Preston office, including Dan Hubbard, the voice of the Preston Indians, Val Cook, the executive producer for My Local Radio and 105.5 KACH, as well as our audio-visual technician and all-around guru back in the studio, John Beverly. I am Cody Olsen, joined with my wife, Melissa, saying thank you so very much. We'll see you tomorrow as the Pirates take on the Hornets of Declo for football. Have a fantastic night, everybody. Be safe.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated.